Welcome to Buddha's Path. Learn and practice. Buddhism, your companion on the journey to understanding and applying the wisdom of Buddhist teachings in everyday life. Today, we delve into one of the most profound and transformative concepts in Buddhism, letting go. What does it truly mean to let go? Why do we suffer when we cling to people, possessions, or ideas? And how can we gently practice the art of release to find inner peace? Letting go is not merely an act of relinquishing material things or severing relationships. At its heart, it is a way of freeing the mind from attachments that cause suffering. In Buddhism, suffering, known as dukkha, arises because of our tendency to grasp tightly to what we desire or what we fear losing. We hold on to our hopes, dreams, expectations, and even our aversions. This clinging is rooted in ignorance, the inability to see the impermanent and interconnected nature of all things. Why do we suffer from attachment? Imagine holding a handful of sand. The tighter you squeeze, the more sand slips through your fingers. In much the same way, when we try to control or possess life's fleeting moments, relationships, or outcomes, we only increase our anxiety and dissatisfaction. The Buddha taught that everything is subject to change. People come and go, circumstances evolve, and even our emotions shift from one moment to the next. When we resist this natural flow, we create inner tension, a struggle against reality itself. Attachment does not only refer to physical possessions, it also includes our beliefs, opinions, and self-identity. We may cling to an idea of who we are, to our successes or failures, or to the hope that things will always remain the same. This grasping brings about disappointment and frustration, because reality seldom matches our expectations. The teachings of Buddhism encourage us to observe this process with gentle awareness, to recognize how attachment manifests in our lives, and to gradually loosen its grip. So, how can we practice letting go in our daily lives? The journey begins with mindfulness. By cultivating awareness of our thoughts, feelings, and reactions, we learn to notice when attachment arises. Mindfulness allows us to pause, reflect, and ask ourselves, am I holding on to something that no longer serves me? Is my suffering rooted in a desire for things to be different than they are? One helpful practice is to observe impermanence. By reflecting on the ever-changing nature of life, we develop a deeper understanding that nothing lasts forever. Not pleasure, pain, relationships, or even our own existence. This insight can bring comfort and perspective, helping us to release the need for control. When we accept impermanence, we find freedom in the present moment. Another essential aspect is compassion, both for ourselves and others. Letting go does not mean abandoning responsibility or becoming indifferent. Rather, it means releasing the emotional weight of expectations and judgments. We can practice kindness by forgiving ourselves for past mistakes, letting go of guilt and regret, and embracing each moment as a new opportunity for growth. Detachment can also be nurtured through meditation. In meditation, we observe our thoughts and feelings as they arise and pass away, without grasping or pushing them away. We learn to sit with discomfort and recognize that everything, including pain and pleasure, is temporary. Through regular practice, the mind gradually becomes more spacious and less reactive, allowing us to respond to life with greater equanimity. Letting go is a gentle process. It does not mean forcing ourselves to forget or suppress emotions. Instead, it is an invitation to relax our grip, to soften our resistance, and to trust in the unfolding of life. When we let go, we make room for joy, creativity, and peace. Our relationships become less possessive and more loving. We become open to change and resilient in the face of uncertainty. There are practical steps you can take to begin this journey. Start by identifying one area where you feel stuck or attached. Bring mindful attention to your thoughts and feelings about this situation. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of losing? What am I hoping to gain? Notice the sensations in your body, the stories in your mind, and the emotions that arise. Then, see if you can soften your attachment, even just a little. Breathe deeply and allow yourself to relax into the present moment, trusting that you have the inner resources to handle whatever comes. Remember, letting go does not happen overnight. It is a lifelong practice, cultivated with patience, kindness, and self-compassion. You may encounter resistance, fear, or doubt along the way. This is natural. Each time you notice yourself grasping, gently remind yourself of the freedom that comes from release. With perseverance, you will find that your suffering diminishes, replaced by a sense of spaciousness and tranquility. Learning to let go is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It enables you to meet life's challenges with grace and flexibility, to cherish what you have without fear of loss, and to embrace change as a natural part of existence. As you walk the Buddhist path, remember that every step is an opportunity to practice release, to cultivate peace, and to discover the joy that arises when the mind is free from grasping. Thank you for joining us on Buddha's Path. Learn and practice Buddhism. We hope these reflections inspire you to explore the gentle art of letting go and to find deeper peace within yourself. If you found this message meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights and practices from the Buddhist tradition. Together, let's continue this journey toward wisdom, compassion, and inner freedom.